Thank you, Dutch. So let us Oh my gosh! What a freaking delight!
Seriously, I can't believe finally my schedule lets me do it today. I think today
Oh
and
my
Wednesday.
gosh! Heck yes, Sister
I'm
Sparkle.
very excited. I'm feeling like next month, if you keep doing this,
Keegan, you have class
I'm
in
gonna
15
switch
minutes.
to, you know, just scheduling with you because I thought I could always make it at noon, but I can't.
Oh man, but I'm glad that you were at least doing the videos.
Yeah, but not as consistently.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so happy. Katie, do you see this?
Sparkle.
I've
Sparkle
been
is
sitting
in
here
the
for 5
house.
minutes trying to join, like, because I had an old link and then I went to message you and I saw you had messaged me the link. So
Good. Okay. I'm so glad you got it.
Thursday too.
Hi, Chanel. Hi, Rose. Hi, Dario and Carrie.
Hi.
I was worried I was going to be alone today for this nooner. So I'm happy that I have friends.
It's my birthday, Christine.
Today's your
September
birthday?
21st. And I got the cutest, thank you. I got the cutest mat towel from Carlos that says Meowmas Day. It is the cute, I just posted it. Yeah, I tried to tag you, but I think I tagged quaranLEAN.
Oh,
It's
that's
so
okay.
cute.
I'm so pumped. I can see the shadow of the cat on your mat. That is so adorable. I love it.
I'm ready.
Happy birthday. Thank you for being born.
Thanks.
So since it's your birthday, do you have any special requests?
What, like lower glutes, abs, core stuff?
All right. Birthday girl has spoken. We'll do all of that. Let's start in child's pose. Sister Sparkle, I'm so happy you're back. I'm happy I get to see you and flow with you in real life. Everyone else, obviously, I'm excited to see y'all. We're going to have a really good class today. I'm muting you now so that you can just take some time to yourself, make all the noise that you want on your mat. That's the beauty of working out on your own. Get into child's pose, Dario. Take your knees apart so you can start to feel your hips open. And as you settle onto your mat, set an intention for your practice. Think about who or what you're dedicating your practice to today. I'm going to dedicate my practice to Rose for being such a light in my life. On your next inhale, walk your fingertips a little bit more forward towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, bring your hips back to your heels, just a little bit more, lengthen your spine. Start to rock your head gently from side to side now. You know, with these 45-minute classes, our warm-ups are a little bit quicker, so do what you need to do to open up your chest. Do what you need to do to take your knees farther apart so that your hips can open up. We've got one more slow round of breath. Open up your mouth as you exhale, and then push right into your tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Once you're there, start to draw circles with your torso. So loosening up your wrists, you're going to go in one direction for a few rounds. And then go in the opposite direction once you've done several of those circles. Make sure as you go in the opposite direction, you're going for the same amount of time. Start to engage your core by pulling your belly into your spine and bring your head down so that you can inch your chin closer to your chest, opening up your cervical spine. Once you have done enough circles, start by digging your knees into the ground, round your upper back, suck your stomach in. You're going right into your cat pose. Keep your hands spread wide, your palms digging into the ground. Feel your upper back open. Inhale, drop your belly. Go into your first cow. Lift your tailbone, lift your eyes, drop your head back. Exhale, cat pose, round your back. Suck your stomach in, tuck your tailbone a little bit more. Dig your knees into the mat, the tops of your feet into the floor. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, let it hang. Lift your eyes, lift your tailbone, hold it, relax your shoulders, carry. Exhale, round your back, exactly. Suck your stomach in, dig your knees, the tops of your hands into the floor. Inhale, cow. And then from here, you've got 3 more rounds on your own. Make them count. Go as slow or as fast as your body needs. Just let me know that you are ready by going back into your neutral tabletop when you're done with your 3. Excellent. And now that we are all done, nice movements. Everyone straighten out your right leg, dig your right toes into the mat. Dig your toes into the floor to open up the back of your right leg. So your toes are digging into the mat. You want to drive your right heel down, engage your quads, and then suck your stomach in, drop your head down to open up the back of your neck. 1 round of breath here. On your exhale, drive your heel back just a little bit more. And then release by going into your side plank. Kick your left foot back behind you. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Extend your right hand up. So as you sink your left hand down, reach your right fingertips up. Energize your fingertips to the ceiling. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Stay for an inhale. And then as you exhale, move into your gate pose. So lift your chest. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Good. Dig your left knee into the ground. You've got it, Carrie. Great. Reach your fingertips apart and then drop your right hand down. Extend your left hand up. So you're opening up the left side of your body. Keep your left hip over your knee and then press your hip towards the top of your mat just a little bit more. Reach your fingertips back towards your right heel to open up that space along your rib cage. Release, cartwheel your arms. Bring your left toes back and then round your spine. Bring your forehead and your knee to touch. Your right knee is going to come in. Good. And then as you inhale, point your right toes back. Squeeze your butt cheek. Look up. Exhale, round your back. Bring your forehead and your knee in. Suck your stomach in. Last round. Inhale, point your toes. Look up. Lift your right leg up. And then release. Bring your right knee down to the ground. Left side. Straighten out your left leg, dig your toes into the mat, open up the back of your left leg, bring your chin into your chest, do everything you can to activate the muscles in your left leg. 1 more round of breath, inhale. On your exhale, go into your side plank, kick your right foot back behind you, extend your left hand up. Feel the stretch in your chest as you energize your fingertips up a little bit higher, ground your right hand. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, move into your gate pose, stack your shoulders over your hips, great. Dig your right knee into the ground, beautiful birthday girl, and then release, drop your left hand down, sweep your right arm up and over. Hi, Rebecca. As you reach your right fingertips towards the ceiling, try to reach them towards your left foot, dig your right knee into the ground. 1 more round of breath. Mouth open, exhale, sigh it out. And then release, cartwheel your arms. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, bring your left knee in, and then get your forehead and your knee to connect. Perfect. Inhale, straighten out your left leg, point your toes, look up, feel the stretch down the front of your left leg. Exhale, curl in, round your back. Suck your stomach up and in. Inhale, point your toes back, lift your leg a little bit higher, drop your head back. Last one, curl in, round your back. Press your hands into the ground, feel your shoulder blades peel apart. And then last one, straighten out your left leg. and then drop it down to the ground. Left knee is gonna drop to the mat. Tuck both of your toes under. And then as you exhale, straighten out your legs. Bend one knee at a time to walk the dog. Sway your hips. Open up the sides of your body. Press your hands into the ground and then spread your fingertips wide. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders every time you shift them forward for your plank. So let's do that now. As you inhale, shift your shoulders forward so they're right over your wrists. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, Rose. Okay, that's good. Awesome, Rebecca. I'm so happy you're here. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Great. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips, ground your heels. We're gonna do 2 more like that. Inhale, go right into your plank. Keep your quads tight, your core engaged, squeeze your glutes, round your upper back, engage your triceps. Beautiful, Carrie, you got it, Dario. 3, 2, 1, downward dog. Lift your hips, ground your heels. They don't have to touch the mat, but imagine they will if they aren't, and that way you'll open up the backs of your legs. 1 more, inhale, go back into your plank. You're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Round your upper back, connect to your breath. You're now at the halfway point. From here, we're gonna go into bear pose in 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, bring your hips back to your heels. Straighten out your arms. Your knees are hovering off of the mat an inch. So drop them closer to the floor. Rose, bring your booty back. You've got it, Amanda. 3, 2, 1. Shoot forward into your plank. And then bring your hips up, downward dog. As you look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Bring your feet in between your hands, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And as you inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep your arms up. Take a backward bend, hips go forward, arms go back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, swan dive. Come all the way down. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back, eyes forward. Exhale, hinge at your hips, bring your hands down, step back into your plank. From here, you're gonna go into your bear. So bring your hips back, your knees hover off of the ground. Look forward, and then shoot forward into your plank. Exhale to your downward dog. Then look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. So this is our sun salutation for the day. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, forward fold. And then as you inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep up, take your backward bend, hips go forward, arms go back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, come all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, place your hands down, step back into your plank. Engage your quads, belly in. Bring your hips back to go into your bear. Bring your booty back even more. Your knees are hovering off of the ground. Feel your arms strengthen, your chest drop closer to your thighs. Push back into your plank. And then meet me in downward dog. Lift your hips, ground your heels. Then as you look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, reverse swan dive. Sweep up, take your backward bend. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way down. Hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, place your hands down, step back into your plank. We've got 1 more round of these fun bears, right? Bring your hips back. Allow your knees to just graze the ground so they're hovering really closely here. If you're doing this right, your legs should be shaking. Connect to your breath, straighten out your arms for 3, 2, 1. Go back into your plank. Lift your hips as you exhale, downward dog. Now as you look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. Bring your feet all the way together, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and as you inhale, sweep your arms up, sit low, chair pose. Squeeze your thighs in, bring the weight to your heels. Doing great, Rebecca. Try to sit down so low that your thighs become parallel to the ground. Sit lower, Dario. Booty back, Katie. Awesome. Booty back, Carrie. Bring your arms up. Good. Release by straightening out your legs, hinge at your hips. Bend 1 knee at a time. Shake it out. Start to toe heel your feet so that they're hip width distance apart. And grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. So peace sign fingers are grabbing your big toes. You want to bend your elbows back toward your shins, but take them outside your calf muscles. So It's a standing forward fold as a way to help you lengthen your spine and decompress your spine. As you bend your elbows back, you should feel your spine start to open up more and more. So feet are about hip width distance apart. You're rolling the weight to your toes. Try to bend your elbows back a little bit more. Birthday girl. Bend them back. There you go. Imagine your forehead is going to touch the floor. Inhale. On your exhale, find your deepest stretch. Release. Come up into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and then start to toe your feet back together. As you inhale, sweep your arms up, sit low. You're going back into your chair. That was a little commercial break for you. As you reach your fingertips up, sit lower. Squeeze your thighs in, engage your core, tuck your tailbone. From here, you're just gonna lift your left foot off of the floor, step it back to go into your crescent lunge. Nice, Rose. Take your feet a little bit farther apart, Rebecca, so bring your right foot forward like 3 inches. Yes, and then get onto your left toe so that your left heel is lifted. Exactly, good. From here, hinge at your hips to a 45-degree angle. Keep your right knee bent so you're like a lightning bolt. Awesome, Carrie. Drive your left heel back. You've got it, Dario. Eyes are forward. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, sweep your arms back. Engage your triceps. Try to lift your pinkies up towards the ceiling to open up your chest and also work the muscles in the back of your arms. Keep your right heel grounded into the floor. Release by sweeping your arms back up. Then open up into your warrior two, facing the left side of your mat. Your right leg shouldn't be moving that much here. Keep your right knee bent so your right hip opens. Reverse your warrior. Keep your upper body the way it is, but bend your right knee a little bit more. You've got it, Rebecca. Gorgeous, Maddie. Release by straightening out your right leg. Reach your right fingertips back. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Keep your left heel grounded. Eyes are up to the ceiling. Release. Cartwheel your arms. Bend your right knee. Sweep your right leg up. 3-legged dog. And then flow. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Bend your elbows back. Open up your chest as your hips drop. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips. Ground your heels. Excellent work, everyone. On your inhale, lift up your left leg. Point your toes. As you exhale, step it through. Left foot goes forward. Bring your right foot up to meet. Hinge out your hips. Drop your head down. Drop it down all the way. Yep, we're in a forward fold. Good. Come up into your halfway lift. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Back into your chair. Inhale, sweep your arms up. So you're gonna sit down lower with every chair that we do. Extend your fingertips up higher so that your spine lengthens. Squeeze your thighs in to generate more heat. Awesome. You've all got it. As you exhale, lift up your right foot and then step it to the back of your mat to go into your crescent. Yes, great control. Bring your right side hip forward, Maddie, so that your hips are square to the top of your mat. Bring it forward, even more. 3 inches. Good. You've got it. Now as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Energize your fingertips to the top of your mat. Drive your right heel back. Your left hip should feel super warm right about now. As you exhale, extend your arms back. Reach your fingertips to the back of your mat. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Good job. Bend your left knee a little bit more. Carry. You've got it. Inhale, lift your arms back up. Crescent, then open up into your warrior two. Keep your left knee bent. Bring your knee away from your midline. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Reverse your warrior. Reach your left arm up and back. Bring your left knee away from your midline to open up your inner thigh. And then keep your upper body the way it is. Straighten out your left leg. Reach your left fingertips back even more. Open up the left side of the body. Lift up your chin. And then release. Bend your left knee. Cartwheel your arms. Frame your foot. Sweep your left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. And then flow here. Maybe you keep your leg lifted. Maybe you don't. As you take your chaturanga, hips are dropping, eyes lift. Exhale, go into your child's pose. Take your knees apart. Extend your fingertips forward. Melt your chest down to the ground. Rock your forehead from side to side. Excellent work, everyone. So I don't usually cue a lot of breaks here. So anytime you need a break, take it. Anytime you need water, absolutely rehydrate. We've got a few more standing postures before we slow things down. When you're ready, meet me in your downward dog. We're gonna add on to that sequence. As a birthday girl requested, some lower body movements. As you exhale, lift up your right leg, start to bend your right knee, point your toes down. Feel the stretch down the right side of your body. So as your right knee points up, drop your right shoulder down even more. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow and then hold it. Swipe it to the right, bring it back to the left, and then step it through. Meet me in your crescent. So keep your right knee bent a lot. Square off your hips to the top of your mat. You're doing great, Rebecca. I love the faces. Keep your left leg straight. Bend your right knee a lot more. Hinge at your hips to that 45-degree angle. So as you charge your fingertips to the top, you're driving your left heel back. Dig your right heel into the ground. From here, we're going to go into our warrior three. So straighten out your right leg. Find the balance. Start to square your shoulders and your hips off to the floor. If you want maximum challenge here, you're going to reach your fingertips to the top of your mat. Hands in prayer is the next most difficult thing. You can also extend your arms back to your hips or modify by resting your fingertips down on the floor. You've got one more round of breath. To release, bring your hands down, go into your standing splits, lift up your left leg. So left toes are coming up super high to the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. You can grab your right calf muscle with your right hand. Bring your chest as close to your right thigh as you can while you lift your left leg up. One more round of breath. And then as you exhale, bring your left knee behind your right. You're gonna do a Shiva squat. So inhale, tap the back of your right leg with your left knee. And then exhale, squeeze your left butt cheek, drive your toes up. Inhale, bend your right knee and your left, tap the back, good. Exhale, squeeze to straighten out both of your legs. 5 of these total. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze to extend and straighten. 2 more, inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Last one, nice, Amanda. Inhale, bend. As you exhale and straighten, dig your right heel into the ground. Bring your forehead closer to your right shin. And then release. Drop your left foot to the back of your mat. Open up into your warrior two. Whew. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Bend your right knee a lot. Nice, Maddie. Reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm back. Bend your right knee a lot. Amanda, bring your right knee out a little bit more. Perfect. Just like that. Try to get your right thigh parallel to the floor. Keep your upper body where it is. Straighten out your right leg. Reach your fingertips to the back of your mat even more. Yep, just like that, Carrie. Walk your left fingertips toward your left heel so you can open up the right side of your body even more. Exactly. Good. And then cartwheel your arms as you bend your right knee. Frame your foot. Go into your low lunge with a twist. Extend your right hand up. Bring your right knee into your midline. Drive your left heel back. Hold it. And then release. Bring your right hand down. Sweep your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee. Point your toes down. And then release. Drop your right foot down. No flow here. Bend one knee at a time. Sway your hips. We're going to go to the left side and go into some deeper hip openers. As you inhale, lift up your left leg. Bend your left knee. Point your toes down. Drop your left shoulder down so that your shoulders are square to the ground. Good. Bring your knee up higher, Rebecca, if you can. Bring it up, bring it up. Good. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Swipe it to the left. Bring it back to the right. And then step it through. Go into your crescent. Extend your arms up. So you're finding calmness in between each posture. With every exhale, find a deeper version of the stretch. So bend your left knee a lot more. Bring your right heel back. Awesome focus, everyone. Then hinge at your hips. Energize your fingertips forward as you drive your right heel back. Keep your spine long, your chin off of your chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, go right into your warrior three. So you're balancing onto your left leg. Take whichever option you did on the other side, maybe stacking, not stacking anything, but keeping your left hip over your left ankle, extending your fingertips to the top of your mat, or bring them back, hands in prayer, or drop your hands down to the ground. You've got one more round of breath. Nice, Carrie. Great job, Maddie. Release into your standing splits. Lift your right leg up. Keep your left foot planted into the mat. We're going into our Shiva squat. So as you exhale, bend both of your knees. Right knee is going to tap behind your left. And then straighten out your leg. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Drive your right toes up. We're doing a total of 5. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Really drive your left heel down. I'm down to my last 2. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Last 1. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Lift your right foot up a little bit more. And then release into your warrior 2, facing the right side of your mat. Blossom open here. Reach your fingertips apart, sit even lower. Bend your left knee. Left knee goes away from your midline. Gorgeous Dario. Face your left toes out a little bit more so that your kneecap is facing the top of your mat. Exactly. Good. Reverse your warrior. Reach your left arm back. Walk your right fingertips down to your right heel even more. And then keep your upper body the way it is. Just straighten out your left leg. Walk your right fingertips down even more. There you go, Rebecca. Beautiful. Lift your chin, lift your chest up to the ceiling. And then release. Bend your left knee. Cartwheel your arms. Frame your foot. Go into your low lunge with a twist. Extend your left hand up. Bring your left knee into your midline. Drive your right heel back. Start to bring your left hand away from your midline to open up your chest. And then release. Bring your left hand down. Sweep your left leg up. 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee. Point your toes down. And then release. Bring your left foot down. Start to bring your feet mat width distance apart. And then walk your hands to the back of your mat. As your hands start to go back, bring your toes out, your heels in. And then bend your knees. Go into your Malasana. So as your hips drop, open up your chest to the front of your mat. Sink your hips down, press your elbows into your knees so that you can open up your hips. You can lengthen your spine. Beautiful. Amanda, relax the tops of your shoulders. You've got it, Rebecca. Take a deep breath in. Mouth open, sigh it out. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. To release, bring your hands down. Lift your hips. Face your toes forward. Wide leg forward fold. Place your right hand on your left ankle. Bend your right knee a lot so that your elbow drops closer to the mat, and then start to extend your left hand up to the ceiling. Good. So you're going into a deep hamstring stretch and a side body opener. Bring your chest closer to your left thigh. Extend your left fingertips up more and more. Roll the weight to your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, find your deepest twist by bending your right elbow, extending your left hand up. Release, switch sides. Bring your left hand to your right ankle. Start to extend your right fingertips up. Bend your left elbow more and more. Drop it closer to the mat. And then again, you're going for the length in your spine, the twist in your lumbar spine. So lower back should feel super open. Extend your fingertips up with your right hand and then bring your right hand away from your midline. Deepest twist. Release. Bring both of your hands down underneath your shoulders. Toes go back out, heels in. Malasana again. So my friends, in Malasana, we're going to be here for a little bit longer. If you want to go into crow, go into that shape now. If you want me to lead you through some stretches in your in your Malasana, bring your right hand down, extend your left hand up. So if your right hand is going down, extend your left hand up. Thank you, Carrie. I'm so glad you're doing it. Yes, Dario. If you're going into this twist, bring your left hand away from your midline. Perfect. Extend your fingertips up. Maybe look up toward the ceiling as your hips drop. Beautiful, Rebecca. Release, face the front of your mat, realign your spine, sink your hips down. As you exhale, bring your left hand down, extend your right hand up. My friends in crow, I'm so proud of you. As you extend your right hand up, press your left tricep into your left knee. Feel the stretch along the right side of your body, especially your rib cage. Release, bring your hands back to your heart. Drop your hands down, straighten out your legs, toes face forward. Hinge at your hips, grab opposite elbows, start to sway from side to side. We've got one more standing sequence and then we slow it down. Bring your hands back down to the floor, walk them forward. into your downward dog. So your feet are going to be hip width distance apart. Bend one knee at a time. Our final sequence is going to have a little bit more balancing. Get excited about that. As you inhale, lift up your right leg. Point your toes, go for the extension. Squeeze your right butt cheek. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Swipe it to the left. Bring it back to the right. And then step it in between your hands. Crescent lunge. Take your arms up. Bend your right knee a lot. Get your right thigh parallel to the floor. Left side hip forward. As you inhale, hinge at your hips. 45-degree angle with your torso. Drive your left heel back. Balance into your warrior three. So your right foot is grounded. Take some time here to drop your chest and lift your left leg up. Good. Excellent, everyone. From here, go into your half moon. Right hand drops down. Extend your left hand up. Flex your left toes back to your face. Yes, Amanda. Ground your right big toe into the ground. You've got it, Maddie. Take whichever variation feels good for you. If you want to go for a bind, bend your left knee. Feel the opening in your chest and in your quads. Release. Awesome, everyone. Bring your left hand down. Cross your left foot behind your right. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Bend your right knee a lot. So you're going to feel the stretch here in your left hip, the compression in your lower back. Bring your chin into your chest even more. Walk your right fingertips to the back of your mat. Hold it. And then release. Bring your fingertips back to the top of your mat. Uncross your feet. Then walk your feet back into your downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Point your toes down. And then go into your wild thing. So your right foot goes to the left side of your mat. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your chest. Reach your fingertips away from your midline. Yes, Rebecca. Good. Drop your head back, lift your chin. Yes, Maddie. Open up your heart to the sky. Release, bring your right hand down. Swing your right leg up, go into your three-legged dog, and then flow here, keeping your right leg lifted. Open up your chest. Gorgeous Carrie, gorgeous Dario. Nice. Downward dog, lift your hips. Ground your heels. Excellent work. As you inhale, lift up your left leg, point your toes. Feel the opening down the front of your left leg. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold it. Swipe it to the right, back to the left, and then step it through. Crescent. Take your arms up. Bend your left knee a lot. Drive your right heel back, working on your balance. You know what's coming next. Beautiful form. Everyone's got it. Good. Inhale, hinge at your hips. Reach your fingertips forward. Drive your right heel back. Take a deep breath in. Then balance onto your left leg for your warrior three. Get your shoulders and your hips square to the ground. Extend your fingertips and your toes apart. Taking whichever option feels good for you. You've got one more round of breath. Release into your half moon, starting by dropping your left hand down. Reach your right hand up first. Flex your right toes back toward your face. And then once you're there, find the variation that feels good for you. So if you went for the bind, bend your right knee. If you went for the balance on the bind, bring your left hand up. Couple more rounds of breath. Release by dropping your right foot behind your left, crossing at your ankles. Good. Bend your left knee as you walk your fingertips toward the left side of your mat. Bend your left knee a lot. Rest your stomach on your thigh. Drop your head down. Open up the back of your neck. Take a deep breath. Mouth open, sigh it out. And then release by walking your fingertips forward. Uncross your feet. And then walk your feet back into your downward dog. Lift up your left leg. Bend your left knee, point your toes down. And then go into your wild thing. Flip your dog. Left foot goes to the right side of your mat. Lift your hips, drop your head back. Reach your fingertips to the top of your mat first, and then take your arms away from your midline to open up your chest. Drop your head back, lift higher, squeeze tighter, and then release. Bring your left hand down, beautiful rose. Extend your left leg up, and then flow here. As you go into your backward bend, open up your chest. Exhale, go into your hero's pose. So drop your knees down, sit your hips on your heels, take a moment, Rest your hands on your thighs. Keep your spine long and your hips grounded. So all those balancing postures got your heart pumping. All those balancing postures reminded you that you always have control. It's in your breath. Take a deep breath in. Mouth open, sigh it out. And on your next inhale, stand up on your knees. Take your feet 6 inches apart for camel pose. You're going to dig your knees into the ground. Place your hands on your hips. Start to squeeze your elbows as close to each other as you can. So you want them in so that your chest can open up more. Good. Perfect. Everyone, dig your knees into the floor and then bring your hips forward. Start to lift your chin and your chest. So this is the simplest backward bend, and this in itself is going to make you feel really good. From all the forward folding that we do, you can stay here just like this. You're getting all the benefits, but if you want even more, try to squeeze your elbows in even more. Perfect. Bring your hips forward. If you can see the back wall behind you, then you can reach for your heels with your hands. Make sure that you are still breathing, especially as you go into the deeper expression. Take deeper breaths while you're here. Use your inhale to lengthen your spine, and use your exhales to put a little bit more force on your mat with your knees, and bring your hips forward. Drop your head back, feel the stretch in your chest. Lift your chin, lift your stomach. Last 3, squeeze tighter for 2, 1, release. Place your hands back on your hips. Bring your hips down to your heels. And then bring your knees all the way together. Go into a closed knee child's pose. So hips are back to your heels. Walk your fingertips to the back of your mat. Allow your shoulders to open up as your chest rests on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Then bring your hands back forward. Push into your tabletop. And then straighten out your right leg to the back of your mat. Keep your right ankle and your hip in one line. Perfect. Squeeze your right butt cheek, and then as you exhale, bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Walk your left toes back. You're going into your lizard. We're not going to go into sleeping lizard today. Start by going to the deepest expression so you can open up your outer hip. So Rebecca, bring your right foot out so that your toes hover off of your mat, and you want your knee to stack over your ankle. Yep, good. And then keep your left hand on the ground. Start to extend your right hand up towards the ceiling. As you peel the sole of your right foot off of the mat, you're feeling the stretch in your hip even more. Right leg forward, Carrie. So right knee is bent, right knee is over your ankle. Yep, good. Start to bring your right hand away from your midline so that you can drop your hips closer to the ground. Beautiful, Dario. Look up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then from here, bend your left knee, go into a quad stretch. So as you bend your left knee, grab the top of your foot. You've got it, Rebecca. Gorgeous, Maddie. With every exhale, bring your heel closer to your hip. Look past your right shoulder a little bit more to open up your chest. Gorgeous, everyone. Stay for one more round of breath. You've got it, Amanda. Exhale, release. Drop your left foot down. Start to toe heel your right foot to the middle of your mat, and then go into your half split. So straighten out your right leg. Bring your heel into the ground, toes back toward your face. Point and flex your toes. Awesome. Great focus, everyone. The more you drop your head down, the more you lengthen your cervical spine. The next time your toes are back to your face, stay right there. Start to bend your elbows back. Bend your elbows down toward your hips. Allow your chest to drop closer to your right thigh. So by now, the backs of your legs are a little bit more open from some of the warriors that we did. Tap into that openness, tap into that heat that you've generated to find your deepest stretch for your hammies. Release, bend your right knee, tuck your left toes under, and then meet me in your pyramid. So your left foot is gonna plant on the mat at a 45-degree angle. Straighten out both of your legs. And then as you hinge at your hips, rest your chest on your right thigh. Rest your forehead on your right shin. You can continue to walk your fingertips a little bit more forward. Make sure that your hips stay squared to the ground. Beautiful birthday girl. Stay for one more round of breath. Sigh it out. And then release. Walk your left toes back. Start to toe heel your right foot to the left side of your mat. Pigeon. As you walk your left toes back, sink your left side hip down. Feel your chest open, lengthen your spine. So crown of your head reaches up as your hips sink. Take a deep breath in, and you will go into sleeping pigeon here. So hinge at your hips. Allow your chest to drop down. Beautiful, Rebecca. Keep your right foot flexed, and then square your shoulders, your chest off to the ground. Maybe your chest will rest on your right shin. You might also want to create a little bit of a pillow with your forearms. Whatever you are doing here, send your breath to your hips and try to drive your left side hip down so that the right side of your body can open. Deep breath in. Mouth open, sigh it out. And then release to come up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You're going to swing your left leg up and around. So your left ankle is going to wrap around, hooking onto your right knee. Good. Drop your left hip down and then bring your left hand back behind you. Excellent. Reach your right hand up. We're going into a spine twist. Bring your right arm down. Press your right tricep into your left knee and start to look past your left shoulder. Good. Sit up super tall. Everyone's got great posture. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Put more pressure on your left thigh with your right elbow so that you can start to open up your chest to the left side of your mat. Good. Extend through the crown of your head as you inhale. On your exhale, more pressure on your left thigh with your right elbow. Find your deepest twist. Release. Turn to face the top of your mat. Swing your left leg all the way back. So you're back in your pigeon, just for a little bit. Tuck your left toes under, and then as you exhale, lift your right leg up for three-legged dog. And then bring it down. You're not flowing here. Bring your right leg down. Perfect. Then one knee at a time. Noticing the back of your right leg is super open compared to the left. The left side's gonna get it now. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee down. Lizard lunge. So like we did on the other side, we're gonna keep our chest open here. Walk your left toes out so that it's like at 10 o'clock, but your ankle is underneath your knee. Good. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot. Start to extend your left hand up. Nice. So the more you reach your left hand up, the more you put pressure on your outside of your left foot and your mat, the more your inner thighs are going to open up. So try to bring your knee out even more. Bring your left fingertips away from your midline. It's going to help you stretch your outer hip. Release. Bring your left hand down. Toe heel your left foot to the middle of your mat to go into your half split. So with your left leg straight, point and flex your toes. Make sure your left hip goes back, your right side hip goes forward. Excellent work. The next time your toes are back to your face, keep them right there. Bend your elbows back. As your elbows bend, your chest will drop, your hamstrings will open, your quads will fire up. So it's a little bit of give and take, right? Hashtag balance, it's real. Extend through the crown of your head. Bring your hips back. Release by bending your left knee. Tuck your right toes under. And then as you exhale, lift your hips, go right into your pyramid. So your right leg straightens, your right foot's at a 45-degree angle. As you pull your belly into your spine and hinge at your hips, you are going to be able to rest your chest onto your left thigh. Maybe your forehead drops down so much it touches your shin. And even if it doesn't, as long as you're feeling the stretch on the back of your left leg, you're doing it right. Hi, Chanel, so cute. Take one more round of breath in. Stay for your exhale. And then walk your right foot back. Bend your left knee. And then toe heel your left foot to the right side of your mat for your pigeon. Sink your hips down. Walk your right toes further back to open up your right side hip. Lengthen your spine first, open up your chest. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips, come down into your sleeping pigeon. Once you get into this shape, keep your left foot flexed. Right side hip drops down more so that Your outer left thigh can open up more and more with every round of breath. Inhale. Exhale to sigh it out. And to release, start to lift your chest. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Come out of it with control. I know you can stay in this forever. As you exhale, swing your right leg up and around. Your right heel will hook onto the outside of your left knee. Sit up tall first, sink your hips down. Bring your right hand back behind you. As your right hand drops, extend your left hand up. And then as you exhale, twist to the right. So dig your left tricep into your right knee. Look past your right shoulder, opening up your chest to the right side of your mat. Sink your hips down even more. Open up your chest. Take a deep breath. Mouth open. Exhale, sigh it out. And then release. Untwist. Now all you're going to do is uncross your legs. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Perfect. And then just sway your knees from side to side to loosen up your lower back. We're going to go into a couple of ab exercises because we've got 1 more minute. You're going to go right into boat pose. So sink your hips down, lengthen your spine first, open up your chest. Way to get right into it, Amanda. Lift both of your feet up. If you need some extra support, you can always rest your toes down, point your toes down so that you can open up the tops of your feet. But if you're ready, you can start to bring your arms down both sides of your body with your palms up. Squeeze your knees in, engage your core. As you exhale, straighten out your right leg. Do the same thing with your left. Yep, inhale, bend both of your knees. Hang out right here. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out your legs one at a time. As you inhale, bend them one at a time. One more. Exhale, lift one leg up, squeeze and engage your quads. Same thing with the other. Yes, we did it. Now bend both of your knees, roll onto your backs. Bring your knees from side to side again, releasing tension in your lower back. And then from here, bring your knees into your chest. Go into your happy baby. And then from here, grab the outsides of your feet. I'm gonna unmute everyone so we can sing happy birthday to Rose. Here we go. Sing happy birthday on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Stay in happy baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rose. Happy birthday to you. Yay. That was for you, Rose. And she just left. Rose, we just sang happy birthday to you and happy baby.
Oh, my internet totally.
It's okay. We love you. All right.
Thank
Bring
you
your knees
guys.
into your chest, rock from side to side, curl into a ball, and then meet me in your seated position whenever you're ready. The quickest way to end our classes ever. You got all the twists in, you got some inversions in. I hope you're feeling great. Find a seat, sit up tall. As you inhale, take your arms up. Press your palms into each other, and as you exhale, drive your thumbs right to your heart to feel your healthy, beautiful heart beat just for you. And as you do, I would love to give you all thanks for being such stellar students. From the bottom of my grateful heart to all of yours, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Rose.
Thank you.
Have a great Monday, everyone. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Rebecca, my new virtual friend. And Amanda, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you again and to see you. I'm gonna take a selfie. Maddie, get in really quick.
I always look crazy when you take these pictures.
Here we go. No, you don't.
Me too.
1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, I don't know how to do this. All right, I just did it. Thank you, friends.
Thank you. Thanks
I
for
will
the
see you
birthday.
again on Wednesday.
Good Wednesday.
Rebecca, stay here for 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, Dario.
Hey.
We'll see you tonight.
Bye. Okay, yes.